What is up, guys? I am the Ash Bro, back here for another video, and today I'm gonna teach you guys how to create a mediocre YouTube video. And by that I mean, like, if you're just starting out and you would need a little kick in the butt to get you going, that's what I'm here to do today. So first off, with a video, you need to have a pretty, at least sleek opening to your video, like you just saw in the beginning of mine. Okay, but since you guys already saw that, you know that now. You need to have a good plot for the rest of your video. That's number one. So it's just like an essay. So you gotta start out with the introduction. Then you have to have body, paragraph, or the contents of your video. And then you need to have a good concluding statement at the end of each video. Like for mine, like I always talk about liking, I always talk about subscribing, I always talk about my previous video, and I always talk about this out, and I have like a little slogan at the end, which I will say at the end of the video. So number one, what I use to make my intro maker is Panzoid. Now, it's an app where you can use other people's templates, but see, what I do is I like to try and customize it to my own, how do I say this? To match my YouTube channel in general. So, like, I'm not meaning the colors, I'm saying, like, however you open the video up, that's gonna set the tone for the rest of the video. So let's say you're having a sad video. You probably won't start the video out actually like with really happy introduction, like la 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 la. Oh, like yeah, like if Elmo's World. I'm sorry, this is a really mediocre example. If it started out and then it went straight to a funeral, that would really get out off a bad vibe. Now, if Elmo's World started off out with a sad kind of tone, you know Elmo's in for a ride of pain and depression. Okay, next, you don't want to keep the video totally without music or sound, because right now, if I would not be talking with like music behind me, it would sound kind of bland and just not as exciting as it could be. So like, now I won't do an example because I won't, but if you rewatch some of your footage, and watch it without the music first and watch it with the music after, it'll be 10 times better. 10, maybe even 11 if you're lucky. Now, all puns aside, like, and if you make a mess up in your video and you're like, and if you're like me, I like to give the full experience of the video to the viewer. So, if you mess up a word, then just, put some text on the screen with like a little star next to it, correcting the word you would say wrong. That's just me. And if you would like to just correct every single bit, you could also import another clip after you saying the word wrong of you saying why you said that was wrong. Like this, like, I'm sorry guys, like, I meant to say wrong, not wong. That is one key central thing to your videos, just to put in maximum effort. Maximum. Also, when I was talking about plot of the video, now, what I mean is when you're introducing what you're doing, make sure your viewer knows clearly, like, what you're trying to give off, what you're trying to express in the video. Like, let's take, for example, a try not to laugh challenge. Let's say for that one person in the world who doesn't know what it is, you'd be like, okay, so guys, today I am coming at you with a try not to laugh challenge. Now, the object of the challenge is pretty simple. It's in the name. You have to try not to laugh. And if you laugh, well, you lose. And or, like, let's say, like, the punishment is getting water poured on you. You would just include that in your instructions for how you are going to make it your own kind of video, like with your own, like, kind of twist on it. And one more thing that people like to appreciate is when there are little funny things here and there, if you exaggerate them, make them bigger. Like, let's say I am really mad at some point in the video and I go, ah! You saw there, that probably scared you, but at the same time, it could have made that person laugh. So what I'm trying to say is, put in a little bit more effort, and I'm guaranteeing you'll get a couple more subs probably. I know, guys, I keep saying one more thing, but another thing to keep in mind is when you add your music in, make sure it's not too loud, because that could be really annoying to the listener who to the viewer. Because if you're talking in a video and then all of a sudden the sound gets this loud, and then what you saw there was the sound got really loud and you couldn't hear me. So the viewer wants to know what you're saying. Well, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for today's video. If you like this video, please show some love back with a like and a subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. If you guys like the new intro, go smash that like button, and if you don't, leave a comment below telling me why. One of my previous videos is in my description. Go check it out. It's a banger. I mean, they always are. And always remember, and I mean always, life's short, live savage, and I'll catch you in the next video. By the way, the Oreo company, why is there only this much cream on my Oreo?